Have you ever pondered about what lies at the heart of genuine success? Let's delve into The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. Among the myriad of self-help guides, why does this one resonate so deeply? While many guidebooks focus on the outer facade, like presenting a polished image or mastering the art of persuasion, Covey underscores the bedrock principles, such as honesty and humility. Imagine a tree. While blossoms and leaves catch our eye, it's the roots buried deep in the ground that provide nourishment and stability. Ready to dive deeper? 1. Be proactive. In life, we often find ourselves surrounded by situations, some of which we have a say in, and others not so much. Think of it like a garden. There are certain elements, like unexpected storms or the kind of soil we inherit, that we can't choose. On the other hand, we can certainly decide which seeds to plant or how often we water them. Now, picture 2 gardeners. The reactive gardener. These individuals often feel at the mercy of the elements. If their plants wither, they might blame the unpredictable weather or the quality of the seeds they were sold. Essentially, they find reasons outside of themselves for their garden's state. The proactive gardener. They understand that while they can't command the rain to fall or the sun to shine, they can indeed choose how to respond. They might build a greenhouse or research better planting methods. Their focus? On the elements they have the power to shape. Let's consider 2 neighbors who both have wilting roses. While one simply shrugs and says it's just bad luck, the other investigates, learning about soil quality and adjusting his watering schedule. Now ask yourself, which neighbor do you resonate with more? 2. Begin with the end in mind. In our journey through life, it's essential to have a clear destination in sight, much like a sailor setting out to sea with a chosen port in mind. Everything starts as a vision, a dream, or an idea before it takes tangible shape. Consider this. When you're preparing to bake a cake, don't you first visualize the final product? Maybe even the joy on people's faces as they enjoy it. Let's draw parallels with 2 travelers. The wanderer. This person sets out on a journey with no specific destination. While the journey may offer surprises, there's a chance they could end up in a place they never intended to be, simply because they didn't chart a course. This individual, before starting their voyage, maps out their route, ensuring each step aligns with their final destination. They have a clearer purpose and can adjust their journey accordingly. The key takeaway? Knowing your end goal shapes your present actions, making the journey purposeful. So ponder this. If you could paint your picture, what masterpiece would you create? 3. Put first things first. Navigating life can sometimes feel like managing a bustling kitchen during the lunchtime rush. In the hustle and bustle, it's critical to prioritize tasks to ensure everything flows smoothly. We all have aspirations and values that we hope to mirror in our day-to-day actions. However, life's distractions can sometimes send us off course. Ever feel like you've spent an entire day being super busy, yet achieving very little? It's time for a new approach. Imagine a chef in the kitchen. Box A. The stove's on fire. It's both immediate and vital to address, like emergency situations. Box B. Prepping ingredients for the next meal. Not needed immediately, but crucial for continued success, like spending meaningful moments with loved ones or self-care. Box C. The phone's ringing. Could be a reservation or just a wrong number. Immediate, but might not be significant, like some emails that pop up during work hours. Box D. Rearranging the spice rack by color. Not urgent and doesn't add real value, akin to mindless scrolling on social media. For a kitchen or life to run efficiently, the chef should give extra attention to Box B tasks. By doing so, they're prepping for a successful future and ensuring the present is harmonious. Ask yourself, what are the core ingredients in your life you should be prepping? By focusing on these, you'll find yourself with a more balanced and purposeful recipe for life. 4. Think win-win. Human interactions often operate from different mindsets. Some perceive situations as a zero-sum game, where one's gain necessitates another's loss. But Stephen Covey in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People introduces a transformative perspective, the think win-win attitude. Instead of a mere communication strategy, think win-win is a deep-rooted shift in perspective. It champions solutions beneficial to all parties, transcending mere compromise. This attitude fosters trust, paving the way for genuine collaboration and long-lasting relationships. For instance, in a business negotiation, rather than two parties haggling over limited resources, they might find a way to pool resources for shared benefits. The win-win approach also ignites creativity. It drives people to seek innovative solutions that might be overlooked in confrontational situations. However, it's not about blind optimism. There are times when mutual benefits aren't achievable, leading to a no deal, an amicable agreement to revisit later. Ultimately, think win-win emphasizes cooperation over competition. Adopting this mindset not only enhances our relationships, but fosters a collaborative and expansive worldview. After all, the beauty of many interactions is that success can be shared rather than divided. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. This principle emphasizes the importance of empathetic listening in communication and the profound impact it can have on human interactions. At its core, seek first to understand, then to be understood, underscores the importance of truly understanding another person's perspective before attempting to express one's own viewpoint or influence the other's thinking. This is not merely about hearing words, but about deeply understanding the emotions, motivations, and thoughts behind those words. In today's fast-paced, digitally driven world, true listening is becoming a rare skill. People often listen with the intent to reply rather than to understand. They are mentally preparing their response while the other person is still speaking, or they might be preoccupied with their own concerns and biases. This habit suggests that one should resist the urge to speak first and instead focus intently on understanding the speaker's perspective. This principle is pivotal, not just in resolving conflicts, but also in fostering deep and meaningful relationships. When individuals feel understood, they're more likely to be open and trusting, paving the way for more effective communication. In professional settings, this habit can lead to more collaborative work environments. Leaders who listen to their team members foster a sense of belonging and encourage innovation. In personal relationships, it cultivates trust, understanding, and deeper connections. 6. Synergize. Synergize captures the essence of teamwork and collaboration. It's based on the understanding that when people with different perspectives and skills come together in a spirit of mutual respect and understanding, they can create solutions that are far superior to what they might have achieved alone. The concept of synergy is often illustrated with the adage, "the whole is greater than the sum of its parts." This means that when individuals or groups collaborate, they can produce outcomes that are exponentially better, more innovative, and more efficient than if each person worked separately. It's about recognizing and valuing differences, allowing those differences to complement each other, and then channeling them towards a shared goal. At the heart of synergizing is effective communication, a deep level of trust, and a genuine appreciation for diverse viewpoints. In an environment where synergy is encouraged, individuals feel valued and understood, leading to heightened creativity and enthusiasm. There's a mutual give and take where every member contributes and benefits from the collective pool of knowledge and skills. In real-world applications, synergizing can be seen in various domains. In businesses, cross-functional teams often come together to tackle complex projects, drawing from the expertise of each department. 7. Sharpen the saw. Just as a carpenter must periodically sharpen their saw to ensure it cuts effectively, we too must rejuvenate ourselves in various dimensions to remain productive and effective in our lives. Sharpen the saw is built on the premise that our most vital resource is ourselves. However, in the hustle and bustle of life, it's easy to get caught up in our tasks, responsibilities, and commitments, leading to burnout, reduced efficiency, and even a sense of disillusionment. Just as a saw becomes ineffective when its blade gets dull, we too become less effective when we're worn out, mentally fatigued, or emotionally drained. To remain at our best, we must commit to the regular renewal of our resources, energy, and health. Covey divides this renewal into 4 primary dimensions. 1. Physical. This pertains to our bodily health and wellness. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, adequate rest, and sleep are crucial in this aspect. 2. Mental. Intellectual stimulation is key to keeping our minds sharp. This could mean engaging in reading, writing, learning new skills, or even pursuing hobbies that challenge our thinking. 3. Emotional/social. Building and nurturing meaningful relationships is essential for our emotional well-being. It's about understanding and managing our emotions, building empathy for others, and fostering deep, reciprocal relationships. 4. Spiritual. This dimension deals with our core values, purpose, and inner self. It's not necessarily religious, although it can be for many. Spiritual renewal might involve meditation, prayer, reflection, or spending time in nature. It's about connecting with our innermost value and finding meaning in our actions.